The journey of Nestlé chocolate begins far from the factory, in the lush tropical regions of West Africa, South America, and Asia, where cocoa trees thrive in the warm, humid climate. These trees, often called the food of the gods, produce vibrant football-shaped pods that are harvested by hand. Each pod contains dozens of cocoa beans nestled in a sweet, sticky pulp. Farmers work tirelessly to harvest the pods at peak ripeness, slicing them open to reveal the precious beans inside. These beans are then fermented in large wooden boxes or covered with banana leaves, a process that can take up to a week. Fermentation is crucial. It's during this time that the beans develop their deep chocolatey flavors. Afterward, they are spread out in the sun to dry, a process that can take another week, where farmers turn the beans regularly to ensure even drying. Once dried, the beans are packed into burlap sacks and shipped to Nestlé factories around the globe. This step marks the beginning of their transformation from humble beans to world-famous chocolate. When the beans arrive at the factory, they undergo rigorous quality control. Every shipment is inspected for size, color, and aroma, ensuring only the finest beans are used. Advanced cleaning machines take over next, using air jets, sieves, and magnets to remove any debris, such as bits of shell or small stones, leaving behind nothing but pure, pristine cocoa beans.
Now it's time for roasting, one of the most magical steps in the process. The beans are roasted in large, temperature-controlled ovens, and this is where their complex flavors truly begin to shine. Each type of chocolate, milk, dark or white, requires its own unique roasting profile. Master chocolatiers carefully monitor the process, adjusting the temperature and timing to coax out the perfect balance of nutty, fruity, and smoky notes. The aroma wafting through the factory during this stage is nothing short of heavenly, a rich, warm scent that hints at the deliciousness to come.
After roasting, the beans are cracked open, and their brittle shells are removed in a process called winnowing. This leaves behind the cocoa nibs, the small, crunchy pieces that are the essence of chocolate. These nibs are ground into a thick, liquid paste known as cocoa liquor. Despite its name, cocoa liquor isn't alcoholic. It's a rich, smooth mixture that contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter. This is the foundation for all types of chocolate. At this stage, the cocoa liquor is separated into its two main components: cocoa solids, which give chocolate its rich flavor, and cocoa butter, which provides the creamy texture. Depending on the type of chocolate being made, these components are blended with other carefully selected ingredients. For milk chocolate, powdered milk and sugar are added, while dark chocolate focuses on maximizing the cocoa content for an intense, bold flavor. Nestlé's chocolatiers use their expertise to strike the perfect balance, ensuring that every batch delivers the same beloved taste. Once blended, the mixture undergoes refining, a process that involves passing it through a series of rollers to achieve an ultra-smooth texture. Any graininess is eliminated, ensuring the chocolate melts luxuriously in your mouth. But the refining process is just the beginning of creating the iconic Nestlé flavor. Next comes conching, where the chocolate is continuously mixed and aerated in large tanks for hours, sometimes even days. This process enhances the flavor and gives the chocolate its silky, smooth consistency. With the chocolate now refined and flavored, it moves to the tempering stage. Tempering is a critical step that involves carefully heating, cooling, and reheating the chocolate to align the cocoa butter crystals. This process gives Nestlé chocolate its shiny finish and that satisfying snap when you break a piece. It's a delicate operation, requiring precise temperature control and a lot of expertise. The tempered chocolate is then poured into molds to create bars, truffles, or seasonal treats. High-tech machines ensure the molds are filled evenly and vibrated to remove any air bubbles. Once filled, the molds are sent through cooling tunnels, where the chocolate solidifies into its final shape. The bars are then popped out of the molds and moved to the packaging line. Packaging is another area where Nestlé excels. Robots delicately wrap the chocolate bars in their iconic packaging, designed not only to look appealing but also to protect the chocolate and keep it fresh. Every pack is stamped with a batch number, providing traceability and ensuring quality control at every stage of production. Workers oversee the packaging process, performing final checks to ensure that each bar meets Nestlé's exacting standards. Once packaged, the chocolate is ready for its journey to stores around the world. Climate-controlled trucks ensure the bars arrive in perfect condition, preserving their flavor and texture. Whether it's a small chocolate bar enjoyed during a quick snack or a luxurious box of truffles shared during a celebration, Nestlé chocolate is made to delight people everywhere. But the story doesn't end with the factory. Nestlé is deeply committed to sustainability and ethical practices. Through their cocoa plan, they work with farmers to improve yields, ensure fair wages, and reduce environmental impact. Nestlé also invests in programs to eliminate child labor and support community development, ensuring that every bar of chocolate not only tastes good, but also does good. So next time you unwrap a piece of Nestlé chocolate, take a moment to savor the story behind it. A tale of dedication, innovation, and love that begins with a humble cocoa bean and ends with a sweet, delicious treat enjoyed by millions around the world. This is more than just chocolate. It's a legacy of quality, care, and sweetness that has stood the test of time.